Hello, this is Jennifer Bruce. I'm just going to read my classroom management philosophy. Today I'm not feeling well. Sorry for the monotone voice, and I hope you enjoy. The purpose of classroom management is to create a safe atmosphere where academic, social, and emotional growth can flourish. This can be accomplished with well-planned strategies, including organization, rules, procedures, room design, token systems, etc. Most importantly, the attitude, communication, and execution of teacher-student relationships will impact the atmosphere of the classroom and have a direct effect on academic, social, and emotional goals. Well-planned and executed lesson plans play an essential role in this process as well. My approach to classroom management. I employ a combination of approaches to classroom management. My main approach is the Koinen method. I use high participation formats in my teaching, getting all students involved in learning. I encourage accountability in the classroom community. I prefer to teach and correct behavior before it becomes a problem. I use compliments and praise to encourage students' appropriate and mature behavior. I will incorporate a kindness box in the classroom where students can record acts of kindness observed of fellow students in the classroom. I will take opportunities to share these in our morning meetings. The Gnot method aligns with my approach in the use of positive communication to work with my students to achieve a well-flowing, studious atmosphere in my classroom. I believe in teaching and explaining behavior up front, and reteaching as needed. I choose to focus on current situations, learning from mistakes, and looking to the future for success and behavior in the classroom. Lastly, logical consequences speaks to my belief that loss of privilege or consequences should be directly related to defiant misbehavior. When students need time away from stimuli, time to regroup, or time to regain self-control, a take a break area is utilized. Students may enter this area as needed, utilizing a timer as to when they should return to class activities or seek teacher assistance if they feel they are not ready. I teach self-monitoring of responsibility for students' feelings, attitudes, and actions. My teaching style. My teaching style is authoritative. I encourage independence but also provide age-appropriate nurturing and limits. I believe it's important to explain the reasoning behind rules and employ students' input on rulemaking while steering them into a predetermined direction. I have a genuine interest in and care for my students. I am firm but caring and approachable. I use praise and encouragement in all areas of the classroom and look for learning opportunities in mistakes both in academics and behavior. The nature of students. My personal belief of the nature of all beings is we are innately self-centered. If that were not the case, it would be difficult to find a time needing to correct students, teach them proper behavior, or even have a need to discuss classroom management. However, I do believe that what we would define as a behavior issue or misconduct is an expression of a need in the student. I see it as my responsibility to identify that need and either satisfy the need or help the student find a change in their perceived need. This is not to say that there is not good in all of us. We all have positive attributes we bring to the classroom. Students want to belong to something they perceive as good and worthwhile. It is my burden to align student perception into something that is beneficial to them, their classmates, and myself as a teacher responsible for the climate in the classroom. My classroom procedures. Classroom procedures include including rules, routines, consequences, and rewards should always reflect the goal of a safe and positive educational environment for everyone in the classroom. My classroom rules, for example, focus around respect for others, self, and the academic, social, and emotional learning process. My classroom routines help to support these classroom rules and goals. My consequences and rewards center on student self-management and responsibility in the classroom community. I do see myself using a token system, however, one that may or may not receive a privilege instead of a tangible prize, and instead focuses on gratification of making right decisions. My beliefs regarding discipline. Discipline should be viewed as a benefit to the student while bringing them into right thinking and acting. Preventative strategies are most important to lay a foundation of expectations and standards. These should be discussed in a positive manner with student input to encourage a community of responsibility and self-management. Supportive strategies will help the student choose to align themselves with these expectations and standards as they assume responsibility for their thinking and actions. Progressive maturity is the goal. My corrective strategies view misbehavior as teaching moments, looking to success and future opportunities. Keeping my cool, speaking calmly yet firmly with simple instructions is most beneficial. Strategies such as proximity to the student, speaking their name, asking a question, etc., can ward off many needs for discipline. Wording corrections in the form of a question is a more positive manner to bring the student into right actions than using a negative command. Private discussions about behavior, big rewards, as students see you care about them personally, their success in the classroom, and are respectful of their positive regard from others. Conclusion. In summary, I believe you receive from students much what you put into them. As much as we expect from our students, we should expect from ourselves as teachers and leaders of the classroom community. We have a great opportunity to reach into the minds of our students and help them mature academically, socially, and emotionally. They deserve our very best. Thank you.